Hi, welcome to Sky Meadow. Today we're going to be putting in a brand new garden. In fact, it's got a couple of issues. It's on rock. There's only this much soil, so what I'm doing is I'm putting in a new bed. As you can see, I've actually weed whacked, sheared it straight down, the grass and everything that was there, to get it ready for this particular bed. Normally I'd be sheet mulching this, and I will on top of it, but I've got to get some onions and leeks in the ground now because I'm starting the rest of the garden inside the house. But I'm going to need to be getting these beds started so that we can get a regular stream of food going and have everything come in at the same time. And I'm going to show you how to do that. But first, let's just talk about building up a very small section of soil so that we can get the onions and the leeks in. So you can see I've got some things staged here. I've got some soil that I had from some compost. I've been throwing weeds right over the edge over there for a while. So I dug that up. It's all I've got for topsoil around here. Later on, I'm going to bring some other stuff in from places that I've got here and there about the island that I know it won't be an issue, that the owner will let me use it. So basically, what I need to put the leeks in is about 6 inches of soil. What I need to put the onions in isn't quite so much because they actually don't put out a really huge root system and they kind of stay toward the top. So what we're going to be doing here is making the best space for the leeks, which is actually because they grow kind of tall, but they're thin. They're going to go towards up here a little bit more. And it's because this area I'm going to be saving for mostly greens. We're going to plant greens, lettuces, and kale and cabbages along here and then further down. But onions actually protect those plants and they really like it. So we want to actually be companion planting, which is what it's called, with those things so that they can protect each other and then we don't have to put any yick into the soil. So basically what I'm going to do is lay down the soil that I've got. This is actually pretty rich soil and I'm kind of happy about it. I'm not going to put in all the leeks and onions today, but I do want to show you what it's going to look like. I move things around on tarps because it makes it a lot easier. In fact, I find it easier than wheelbarrows in certain ways because if you have shoulder problems, and I do, you don't want that pulling on your shoulders. I'm going to throw the weeds or things, or grasses especially, off to the side, and I'm going to compost those later. But I don't want to get too tricky here because we need to get things in the ground. So for the leeks, I need to have 6 inches of soil, and I've got some other stuff over there, which is fine. I know I've got about 2 inches of soil underneath here, and I've already gone through with a garden fork and opened up the soil a bit. I've been doing a lot of something that's called the no-dig method, and what I have found is if you do that, you hardly have to water, and you hardly have to put nutrients in the soil, which is incredible. Very happy. And I will show you over at the Christian School Garden how that worked out for us last year. You'll be able to find that on my website, gardening.org, and my Facebook sites. Now, you're going to see, actually, this is the stuff that I shaved off. This stuff is actually great because it's going to decompose really fast and it's going to throw fertility into the soil. Yeah, I totally want to get that out and that out. Like I said, I'm not going to do a huge section right here because I have to go get some more soil, but I want to show you how it's done. So, I'm really lucky. I have some aged manure, and I am going to use some of it, not all of it, because this stuff is gold at the moment, for me at least. Now, alliums actually like to be well fed, and they like pretty aged soil. Like this is something that you want to do in the fall, is to get your garlic and your allium beds ready. Well, it's as good as that's going to get. Okay, right over here, I've got starts of my Walla Wallas and my leeks. Now, you buy them like this, they're going to be ready sooner. You could start your leeks right now. Your onions and leeks right now. You'll be kind of late, but you know, you'll get some leeks by probably by the winter. Leeks like to be about 4 inches apart, and like I said, about 6 inches deep, but you can do 4. 4 is cool. It's because you want that white part to be blanched. You want to keep them about, well, 6 inches apart is pretty good. And we're going to be wanting to plant things in rows. And the reason why you plant things in rows is so that you can figure out what your weeds are, quite honestly. It makes it also much easier to weed. Yeah, I don't want sticks in here. So basically, there you go. I'm going to do 1 row of leeks right now. I guess I'll come back in the nighttime and do the rest and start building up my soil and getting the stuff in. When you get these, you actually want to get them in the ground as soon as humanly possible. And you want to take them apart and keep them dry and cool. Now, I know that my Walla Wallas grow about that big, so I would like to actually have 6 inches apart from them too. So, and I'm going to need to be able to reach in here to get my weeding done, because alliums really can't stand weeds. Here we go. So, here. There we go. So that's all I'm going to do for now, because I actually have to go and take care of my elders and keep them safe. So I guess until next time, keep yourself safe, keep healthy, and have fun. Go out there and grow. We can all grow together, you know, apart. Have a good one. I'll talk to you next time.